Hey guys, UberPwnChatot here, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. So we are now on World 2. Evening, UberPwnChatot. Those zombies just won't let up. That didn't make sense, so I kind of barfed it out. Those zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky, which I mentioned already. You can still get sun from sunflowers, though. And lucky for you, you got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can, and you'll be A-O good. Because that makes so much sense. Alright. So we will get, like, a new sunflower type thing soon. But for now, not that we'll really be using most of these plants, but let's just do this for now. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's also graves in these levels, which basically on like every wave, or I think it's only like on the final waves, basically these will like zombies will pop out of these. So yeah, these are free, but they have very short range and they don't do very much damage. Actually no, I think they do normal damage, but they're only like a 2-block range or so. And yeah, sorry, my information might be a little screwed up sometimes. I just haven't really played this game in a really long time, so sometimes I was kind of like saying things a bit wrong. Well, not even wrong, just saying like I'm not exactly sure on this, but I think blah blah blah. But anyways, but like I said, since they're free, it doesn't really matter if they eat them, because you can just plant as many as you want. So basically, there's not really going to be any point of any of these other plants right now. Like you probably don't really want to use much sun or like daytime plants, like, because we'll get more mushrooms, different like mushroomy kind of plants as we keep playing these night levels. And the thing about that is, like, we'll mostly be using a lot of those. Not just those. Like, it depends on my strategy a little bit for like certain levels, depending on what zombies there are, different types of zombies. And yeah, so we'll see how this goes. Oh yeah, that was our first money. I just realized that was the first time we ever got money. So sometimes, occasionally, when we'll like kill a zombie, they'll drop like coins, and we'll probably see the shop soon, and I'll explain everything when that opens up, because I'm not gonna just explain how the shop and everything works now when it's not even visible. So what's the point of doing all that? And yeah, but so I was thinking, like, just a few minutes ago, so I think I've got some good topics for this video. I want to talk a little bit about Nintendo's, like, current problem with, like, the Wii U and stuff. How everybody's saying that, like, Nintendo is going to fail and all this other stuff. And that, I mean, I think that would be terrible if Nintendo failed. Like, if Nintendo just stopped making consoles, or I mean, maybe even stop making games altogether. Even if they did stop making consoles, like, even if the Wii was their last console, I think maybe they'd still continue to make games, like, for other platforms. But at that point, it's, like, not even Nintendo anymore, because we all play Nintendo games, like, for, like, us gamers who have all played Nintendo, which, I mean, everyone has played Nintendo if you're a gamer. Like, whether it's Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, Smash Bros, even like Wii Sports, we've all played a Nintendo game. And the thing about that is, Mario wouldn't be fun on Xbox and everything. This is basically the sunflower mushroom thing I was talking about. It's called a sunshroom. Gives small sun at first and normal sun later. So yeah, these are only 25 sun instead of 50. And they're really only useful on nighttime levels. Hey, you've collected 330 dollars in coins so far. When you collect 750, I'll sell you something really neato. So yeah. Money builds up pretty quickly, so I'm not even gonna take these anymore. Yeah, but basically these will give you 15 sun for a little bit. Like normally we get 25 sun. These will give us 15 for a little while, and then they eventually will like grow and become bigger, and then give us 25 sun like a normal sunflower would. So yeah. And anyway, so like the 3DS, if you do already have a Wii U or a 3DS and/or I personally think they're both fantastic. Like, the 3DS is no problem. Although both the Wii U and the 3DS did miss sales expectations for 2013, I mean, the 3DS still sold fantastically over time. I mean, the 3DS right now is, like, the top-selling, modern game console, and it's sold, like, 40+ million units so far. I'm not sure on exact numbers, I haven't checked in a while, but you can go to, like, VGCharts.com, and they have all that stuff. I just kind of occasionally check on there when I'm bored. You can see, like, all the top-selling games for every console, and it's really cool, like, including retro consoles and stuff, like, all the top-selling games of all time and everything. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, so, like, yeah, I mean, the Wii U's only sold, like, a few million, like, 5 million-ish, around there. And the Xbox One and PS4 are already, like, almost there, I think. I'm pretty sure Wii U is still technically ahead, but it did get a year head start. Personally, though, I wouldn't buy an Xbox One or a PS4. Now, not saying you have to listen to this. This is, like, my thoughts and stuff. In my opinion, right now, the Wii U is better than the Xbox One and the PS4, games-wise. I know not technical-wise, but, like, games right now, there's really not many good games on any three consoles, honestly. But the Wii U does have some great games if you like Nintendo games. You know, like Super Mario 3D World, it is a fantastic game. I played through it 100%, and it is really a great Mario game. New Super Mario Bros. U, I haven't actually finished yet, honestly. Well, I probably will within, like, a few days, like, probably 3 days. I'll probably finish it by the weekend. Because the thing about that is, like, I just got my Wii for Christmas, and I got, like, the Mario and Luigi bundle that comes with New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U. But I was mostly playing, like, Super Mario 3D World and Wind Waker HD for the most of the time, and then once I finally beat 3D World is when I started playing New Super Mario Bros. U a lot, and people are saying, like, oh, the New Super Mario Bros. Games now, they're just, like, rehashes of 2D Mario games. They're actually, honestly, like, New Super Mario Bros. U is actually the best one, in my opinion. I've played all of them except for, well, I've played New Super Mario Bros. 2, but I only rented it for, like, a day, and I played through, like, half of the game. So I didn't actually beat New Super Mario Bros. 2, but I did beat New Super Mario Bros. On the DS, like, a million times, and I've beaten New Super Mario Bros. Wii, like, probably a million times. And yeah, I think they're all very fun games, but the thing, New Super Mario Bros. U is definitely the best one. New Super Mario Bros. U, like, introduces all this, like, challenge stuff, like, that none of the other games had. Like, there's just something about New Super Mario Bros. U that's just so much better than all of the other ones, because, first of all, I haven't even played that much of New Super Luigi U yet. I'm gonna probably play through New Super Luigi U once I finish New Super Mario Bros. U. But yeah, so basically, I've only, like, beaten, like, the first worlds of Luigi U so far. But New Super Mario Bros. U, like, they have, like, these challenges things, and those are, like, really fun. And then they have, like, the boost rush and boost mode, and which is basically where, like, somebody uses the gamepad and you create these little platforms that only last, like, a few seconds. And it's really cool, like, you could have, like, even if you wanted to play just 2 people and you didn't want to necessarily just do, like, 2 people just normally playing the game as, like, Mario and Luigi or whatever, you can even do this with 5 people. You can, like, technically do 5-player, because you can have 4 people playing as the 4 characters, like, whatchamacallit, Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, and Yellow Toad. And then you can even have a 5th person using the gamepad, which just creates, like, little platforms. And, you know, obviously, like, the 4-player, like, New Super Mario Bros., it is very hectic, but it's a lot of fun. It can actually be kind of frustrating at times if you're trying to play seriously, but I mean, if you're gonna play seriously, I recommend playing with just 1 person, or maybe 2. But yeah, don't if you want to play seriously, I don't really recommend playing with 4 or 5 players. But if you want to just screw around, it is so much fun. Especially like the person on the gamepad will just troll the hell out of people, and it's really cool. But yeah, I mean, they have the option to do that. I think I've only played New Super Mario Bros. U multiplayer like a couple times, and it was only with one other person, I believe. But I've played New Super Mario Bros. Wii multiplayer, like 4 players, many times. So yeah. But yeah, fantastic game. You can complain that it's just a rehash or whatever. Honestly though, it is actually, like, they actually ramped up the difficulty quite a bit, like, because people are saying how, like, modern games are too easy and stuff, like, or at least, like, modern Nintendo games and stuff, because there are, like, a lot of hard modern games, but, like, New Super Mario Bros. U, is actually a lot harder for, like, just a standard Mario game, and it's, like, yeah, it's pretty hard at times, actually, because they actually, did like the classic thing where if you die, you actually have to start the level as Mini Mario, and that alone makes it a lot harder because the first question mark block you find won't it will be a mushroom instead of getting a power up right away, just from, you know, like being halfway through the level already. So there's that, and yeah, just in general, I think some of the levels are kind of hard, and yeah, not like anything too hard though. So this is a fume shroom. It shoots fumes that can pass through screen doors, which we'll see in a second here. Basically, there's these zombies with screen doors, and the screen doors have like so much health. These are going to be very useful for when these type of zombies are out. So yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Ba-da-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. But yeah, I mean, I think that it's a great game, and like I said, I haven't played much in New Super Luigi U, but if you want a hard Mario game, play New Super Luigi U. It is very hard, and you don't even if you just don't feel like for whatever reason playing New Super Mario Bros. U, you can buy New Super Luigi U standalone for $30, which I don't think that's bad. Although all the levels are 99 seconds, so you only have like a minute and a half to play through every level. A little bit more than a minute and a half. And yeah, they are pretty hard. Like, yeah, some of the levels are like really hard. Like even just the first world, because that's really all I've played. I think I've played like a few levels in the second world. But yeah, enough talking about that. I want to talk about... Well, actually, no. I just mentioned one thing quickly, because I didn't finish talking about the challenges in New Super Mario Bros. U. Basically, what those are, they have these, like, challenges where there's, like, different things, like, collect certain amount of coins in this... whatever, on this level, or, like, speedrun this level, and there's, like, gold, silver, and bronze rankings, and, yeah, it's pretty cool. And it can be fun to kind of compete with friends and that kind of stuff, locally, and, yeah. There's also, like, this one other mode, it's, I think, Coin Rush mode. That is so much fun. Playing that with one other friend is ridiculously fun. Basically, there's, like, I believe so much time, and, like, you have to try to see who can collect more coins a certain amount of time. And you can actually, like, edit levels and basically, place your own coins, like, on the gamepad. It's really cool. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Shit. I mean, like I said before, like, I like having the, walnuts, like, right here. Like, so I have 2, like, things before it, but that's not a possibility because there's a gravestone. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. I guess I'll have to do it kind of a little bit farther back. Boom, 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 boom. So I was actually just playing like Kid Icarus Uprising a little bit ago. I beat it like a while ago, but if you haven't played it, well, I'm actually gonna list some. I just kind of thought I would list some games for the 3DS that are worth your time. And the Wii U as well, I guess. Oh yeah, I know what I can talk about. Something else with Wii U. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let's talk about that quickly because there's this other game that I want to talk about. It's pretty underrated, honestly. Like, well, actually, the more and more that I've been kind of watching reviews for it, it's actually been getting a little bit more praise than I've actually kind of realized. But some people just don't like the game at all, and honestly, they're dumb because the game I'm talking about is The Wonderful 101, and if you've ever played it, whatever, make your own opinion on it, but I think the game is so much fun. It's a fantastic game, a must-have for Wii U owners. It's a really great game. I can't recommend it enough. It is very difficult, and that is stated, let alone just because of the fact, okay, I guess there's nothing in this row. That is stated just because of the fact that, the 3 difficulties until you beat the game. The 3 difficulties are very easy, easy, and normal. And I was actually playing on it on easy at first because I heard so many people saying like the game is brutally difficult in reviews and such, and that is true. Because I switched over to normal mode because I felt like a little bit of a baby playing it on. Okay, I think we're gonna be able to buy something soon. This is a grave buster. I call him a grave digger usually, but plant it on a grave to remove the grave. So this is actually something that's going to become a lot useful, like for annoying graves and stuff that are in like spots where I want to place plants. Hey, want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you 750, but you'll be able to choose 7 seeds per level instead of 6. This is like almost required. Definitely get that. All right, and hey, when you save up to 5,000, I'll sell you the 8 seed slot upgrade. Check you later. So yeah, I actually changed my difficulty over to normal mode, and now I'm actually having trouble. Like, I'm having trouble on this one boss fight. I've only beaten the first, like, maybe 4 levels, but they're pretty long. Like, sometimes they'll drag from, like, 20 minutes to, like, 50. Or at least that's what it seems like, from how much I've played so far, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, the game is great. I love it a lot. And I really I wish more people would get it, because like I've heard a lot of people saying that they didn't really like it and stuff. But I mean, right now I don't know necessarily, like, because I got my copy for $30. I was actually really happy because like I was just kind of looking at like reviews and stuff for it like a few weeks ago, actually probably like almost a month ago at this point. But, yeah, I was, like, looking at, like, a bunch of gameplay and stuff for it, because I was actually... Shit, I didn't mean to place that. Because I remember when the game was, like, first announced at, like, E3, like, 2011 or something like that, and I was actually pretty excited. I thought the game was really cool, and it was, like, codenamed, like, Project P100. And I was like, okay, this game looks pretty cool. And then once it actually, like, came out and stuff, I thought it looked pretty awesome. And then I decided that I definitely wanted to try to get it at some point. So then I was looking into it, because I had like beat like 3D World and everything, so I was like, okay, might as well buy another Wii U game to play with, as I'm kind of slowly building my Wii U collection and stuff. Next game I'll probably get is Mario Kart 8, and I want to get Rayman. Well, I have a lot of games like right now that I want to get for Wii U. I'm looking towards Rayman Legends, Mario Kart 8 when that comes out, which comes out in May. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which actually comes out in like a week or two, like a week and a half or something. Yeah, and that game looks pretty awesome, and I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, and then obviously Smash Bros. I'm gonna be getting Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS though. And by the way, this is probably gonna be the last level I played. This video is dragging on for quite a while. But yeah, I mean, the game, like Wonderful 101, it's pretty hard, but so many people just, like, complain about it and stuff, and I don't know, it shouldn't be complained about as much. I don't know why it is, but it's a great game, so yeah, I highly recommend it. Did I even record this? I'm dumb. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I, like, freaked out for a second, because I just kind of randomly something hit me to think that I wasn't recording that whole time, and I just quickly checked, and I was, so it's okay. I flipped out there for a second. I was really scared, because I would have actually had to, like, go into, like, a separate save file and, like, restart the whole entire game to get up to this point, because you can't just go back and replay levels. So basically, if I accidentally don't record, I'm screwed. And yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I think I was talking about like Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze and stuff, and I'm looking like Smash Bros for Wii U. I actually talked about it a little bit, like last episode, I think it was, or maybe the second episode. I don't know, but yeah. So I don't want to talk about that too much. And this it's gonna be the last level I play, as I said before. So I'm gonna kind of just wrap things up about what I'm talking about here. But basically, what I wanted to talk about was 3DS, just some games for it and stuff that I highly recommend. So I'm just gonna kind of randomly list some games here. I don't have like anything written down, so this is all just from my head. Pokemon X and Y, of course. A lot of these are gonna be obvious, but I'm gonna maybe just kind of throw some in there that people may not expect. I don't know. Yeah. So, Pokemon X and Y, fantastic. Definitely easier than like all the other Pokemons, but it's whatever. It's still a great game. Yeah, and then Animal Crossing New Leaf. I actually stopped playing that recently. Not forever necessarily, but I was addicted to it. Like I literally played it from June 9th, 2013, which is the day it came out, up until October 12th, 2013, which is the day Pokemon X and Y came out, and that's the reason I kind of missed time with it, because Pokemon came out, so there's my excuse for that. And yeah, I mean, I literally was so addicted to it. I've gotten like over 200 hours, and I don't know, I just not even necessarily got bored. There's so much I still could do. Like literally, you can play that game for so long and never run out of things to do. It's not even the fact that, it's just the fact that I like played it so much, like for a while, that I kind of like want a little bit of a break from it. So maybe I'll go back to playing it obsessively again at some point. Because like I said, until October 12th, I didn't miss a single day, and then it kind of slowly falled apart ever since that day. And yeah, some other games like I don't know, like Super Mario 3D Land, of course, Mario Kart 7, Kid Icarus Uprising. Kid Icarus Uprising is one that I don't think sold as well as it should have, like as it should. I mean, it's hit 1 million copies, but like I think like, for anyone that has a 3DS, it's a must-have. Well, that's not necessarily true, because it's kind of, it's not really aimed towards a younger age group. It's I don't know, like I don't know, but it really is a fantastic game. I highly recommend you play it. And yeah, I guess I'll show off what these do real fast, because I kind of forgot to do that. Yeah, so I highly recommend Kid Icarus Uprising if you haven't played it yet. I still have to come around to playing Fire Emblem Awakening and a bunch of other games like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I didn't play the original Luigi's Mansion yet, honestly, and the only reasoning for that is just because I didn't have a copy when I was younger, and now the game is, actually I think the price is lower now, but because I remember checking like eBay prices and stuff around the time that Dark Moon came out, and copies were like $40, and that was just too much for a GameCube game, in my opinion. Especially for a GameCube game that I could beat in like a day, apparently. So yeah, it didn't really seem very worth it to me. But yeah. Wait, why did these not? Whatever. Okay, so this is the almanac. The Suburban Almanac. Apparently, although that font looks really bad because it's small. Keeps track of all plants and zombies you encounter. So let's view the almanac. These are all the plants in the game. It's like a little wiki. Yeah. So like you can read like Peachers are your first line of defense. They shoot peas at attacking zombies. Damage normal, cost 100, recharge fast, and yeah. Same kind of thing with zombies, you know. Toughness low, screen door toughness high, weakness fume shroom. Stuff like that. Yeah. You know what? There's something I want to do. Nah, I'll do it next episode. This kind of is dragging on a little bit. So, oh, okay, what's happening? There's like, ever play a game called Whack-A-Zombie? I guess we'll end it in a minute here. It's just like hunting squirbows. You know those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like that. But instead of squirbows, it's zombies. And instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. And instead of me, it's you. Let's see. Can I just like kind of main menu leave? Okay. So this is what I want to do in the next episode. Is I want to make a zombatar just for something to do. And we'll get into what that is next episode. So anyways, guys, this is UberPwnChatot signing out, and I will talk or see. I don't know. I will see you guys later. No, talk. I don't know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, sure. Let's leave it at that. Okay. Hey, guys, no. This is UberPwnChatot signing out, and I'll talk to you guys later. No. And I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.